Hello, welcome to Real Life Experiences with Theodora. Here I share on day-to-day experiences and I offer insights on how to go by. I am an agriculturist by profession, an author of Harvesting Honey with Grandpa, a children's book. In this channel, we talk about grief support and grief awareness, personal development, career growth, and many other areas. Today, picking on from last week, I'll be talking about tips for career growth to make your work worthwhile and stimulate personal growth and development. The first tip is do your best, and you will be remembered and appreciated even after you leave. Sometimes in the workplace, we may feel unappreciated, invisible, or no one thinks or cares about what we do, which may sometimes be true in some cases, but also it may cause us to lose focus on our job or what is at hand or the tasks that need to be performed well. But when you have the attitude of giving your best, it does not matter whether you are noticed or not noticed. You do your work well. Give it your all. With this kind of attitude, it transforms you into an asset in an organization. It also gives you an attitude of self-motivation, which will help you accomplish your goals, your work goals, but also help you as an individual to stimulate or foster personal growth. The second one, know your job description well and customize it in the simplest way to help you execute your duties and tasks effectively and efficiently. I was a project staff for some time before I later on became an organizational staff. And I had issues meeting my targets, but as a project staff, and for some organizations, it could be possible that you're given the project document. So for me, it was easier. After going through the project document, I was able to customize my targets in the simplest ways that I understood that would help me meet the larger targets that had been set for the project. After developing the very customized and simple targets in the way that I understood, it made it easier for me as an agriculturist, as a community development facilitator then in the project, to be able to relate with the needs of the farmers in relation with the project, which made it easier for me to achieve success both in the field and at the organizational level. The third one, it does not hurt to go an extra mile or do something beyond your job description. You do not have to wait to be told to do something that you already know needs to be done. Of course, there are certain environments or certain places where they are strict on what you can do or what you cannot do. But also while doing this, keep it in mind not to encroach or rather to cross into other people's job descriptions that may cause tension here and there. If you see that there is something that can be done, you do it, or you can seek permission to do it so that it can be done anyway. Taking on such a responsibility is rewarding in one way or the other that you are saving time. You're saving time, also you are improving your skills. And with this kind of attitude, it can also open new opportunities and doors for you. The fourth one, pay attention to your workmates' mental, physical, and emotional well-being. This might be the HR's role, but considering that you're working in a team, it's good to be vigilant and look out for one another. For instance, if a workmate feels disoriented or is not feeling well, you can reach out and say, hello, how are you doing? How may I be of help? Is there anything I can do? How can I help you? These may seem to be very simple and sometimes may look like mechanical words, but in a moment when someone is feeling down and you reach out with these words come out more like magic. They can be what saves someone from getting into depression or even taking their lives. And this in a team, it also saves time, resources, and helps you bond better, because when you help this person in the state that they're in, they'll never forget you for that. And in the next time, maybe when you're in such a state, they might be the ones who will help you out. Sometimes you may not necessarily, or it may be difficult for you to come up front and ask. Sometimes you can be kind and maybe ask, can I offer you a cup of tea, a cup of coffee? Or sometimes you can even pray for them in silence, or pray for them for whatever situation that they are battling with. And you don't even have to go around telling them that you are praying for them. Or if you're close enough, you can tell them, I am joining you in prayer. Or can I join you in prayer? The fifth one, it does not hurt to be nice or appreciate your colleagues or say thank you for the good efforts that they do. Saying thank you or making someone feel appreciated, whether in a workspace or outside, is a great tool for motivation, for strengthening relationships, for strengthening a team, for building trust. For instance, if you are a supervisor during the appraisals, even if there are areas that a staff needs to improve on, start with the good points. Praise them in a good way, not flattering them, but praising them genuinely in the areas that they have worked on. Employers sometimes may think that they are doing you a favor as an employee, but it's also up to you to do your best so that you're not a liability, to do your best so that your employer gets to understand that he or she is not doing you a favor, but rather the employment field offers mutual benefits for both the employer and the employee. So do your best so that your expertise speaks for you. The sixth one, when you're given a new role, take it up as a chance for growth and not a burden. Sometimes the new roles may be overwhelming and you do not know even how to navigate, but look at them as places of growth. At one point, I was entrusted with a new department that I had to build from scratch. I had no structure, I had to figure out everything from scratch. I grew with this department. This built my skills that from a project staff to a department head was a big leap, but it built me from a field staff to a management position. So when a new opening comes, please take it up as an opportunity to grow. Thank you for joining me today. Please feel free to share in the comment section how you're making your workplace worthwhile to stimulate your own personal growth, and also share this video. Share with me which other areas you'd like me to share. Thank you for joining me on this episode, and next week we'll be talking about something different.